This song is a sentimental song about my son who has 8 grandparents. And truly, everyone's divorced and remarried, that's how we roll. And yeah, I think it's the highest number of grandparents allowed by law, unless you're Mormon. It was a real long flight. Actually, it was 3. You had your first Sprite, watched Scooby-Doo, then sugar crashed to sleep on my knee. We landed in Boston. Dad had to carry you to the car, 'cause you weigh 60 pounds now. When we got to my mom, she secretly showed us where she'd stashed the Easter basket stuff. It was about to burst. Yeah, she's a Jew, but a grandmother first. Yeah, yeah. Your grandparents in California still find a few of last year's eggs hidden about. But since Easter overlaps with Passover this time, looks like the Jews lucked out. And here's an e-card with goofy rabbits from your grandparents down south. And from the ones in D.C., a chocolate bunny delivered via UPS straight to your little mouth. Nana doesn't believe chocolate makes you hyper, so let's remember to Skype her. Having 8 grandparents is the best you can get. 4 different houses with 4 different Lego sets. One grandpa who can teach you how to skin a deer, another how to make a crepe Suzette. 8 remarried souls who think you're the best thing yet. But the Easter bunny can only come to one house a year. Yeah, I said the Easter bunny can only come to one house a year. We did Christmas Eve in Montana. Next day flew out to Tennessee. Did a second round of gifts, then filled up the rental car and drove up to D.C. But next year, who gets Christmas Eve? Who gets Christmas Eve? Having 8 grandparents isn't usually par for the course. But who says good things don't come out of divorce? Good luck giving 8 grandparents the same rules to enforce. You're less familiar with your local co-op than the Denver concourse. And Santa can only come to one house a year. Somehow he knows where we are. Santa can only come to one house a year. Now as you lie awake listening to hear footsteps on the roof, hoping that he'll know at which grandparent's house he can find you. And while you haven't discovered yet why even the tooth fairy finds you no matter where, I can tell that you already get that it's not the bunny or Santa or the tooth fairy or even the $5 you get for finding the afikoman at Passover that makes it to be there, and why your parents are soon to see you there. But Santa can only come to one house a year. Yeah, I said Santa and that bunny, honey, only can come to one house a year. Yeah, they even ignore the commercialism, 'cause love is stronger than a cynicism. I said sinner, and that bunny can only come to one house a year. But he's 8 now, so really just for one more year.